Hi, Taurus Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Taurus, unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find wonderful you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck. I'm going to go ahead and begin shuffling. I hope that everyone is doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. We always have a lot to be grateful for, no matter what. Alright, so let's split the deck here. I'll leave this right about here. So your first card we have is the Two of Wands. Now with this Two of Wands, I'm getting that there is a decision that has been made. I'm also seeing the 2 as the Gemini symbol as well. So some of you could have cusping energy with Taurus and Gemini at your degrees. But I do feel that this is a particular individual. This could be you or someone that you are very closely connected to who is very passionate. I would say very royal, regal. And they are wanting to offer the world, whether this be to you or someone you wanting to offer the world to someone. And with the wand here being held here, and then the one that is kind of, I feel, behind this individual, almost as if they have their back turned to this, again coming to making a decision, but a decision has been made as the left hand is holding on to this wand. It's very strong masculine energy overall that I'm getting. I'm seeing these as roses too. Roses could be significant. That could also have something to do with this new beginning here. Whereas we have this wand here, where I do feel it was a little bit lengthier in the amount of time that it may have taken to come to this decision, with the length of this one being a little bit longer than this one here. And the decision finally being made, I feel that the energy towards that decision is pretty quick, This is an individual who is either out in the mountains, likes the mountains, or loves to visit the mountains. I'm seeing also like a little lighthouse here, where I'm getting hermit energy. And the way that the individual in this card is dressed here, the masculine energy, it reminds me of the hermit energy, and just wearing a whole bunch of garment that's covering oneself. I feel like it's like coming from a hermit phase, making a choice, and what is being felt within oneself is beginning to come out in the outer. This is a very passionate energy here, where we do have peach. And that is a very passionate and loving energy when it comes to feelings for another individual. Also, too, with the red, I would say that this is dealing with the roses and the healing that has taken place, possibly coming from that hermit. Like you can see the little lighthouse. I would say coming from that hermit energy, but also root chakra energy, where they have healed a lot of, I would say, childhood beliefs, a way of growing up, a way of thinking, a way of believing. And because of this, they're able to move forward and be in an initiation stage towards a new beginning that I feel has something to do with the past. Just simply because this individual is facing towards this this direction. Also in the direction of the west, speaking to transformation. This could be a water sign or an earth sign that I'm seeing here as this individual's face towards this particular body of water and land. Could also be air, as I'm seeing the mountains here kind of there too. Or have a combination, a very good combination of all three. And these roses having something very significant to do with that. This person is atop, I feel possibly on top of a range or a mountain range. As we can see the houses that are kind of sitting below here. And then Wands energy is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. You could also have, if this is you or, you know, whoever this may be, it could also have, if this is you, I would say it's possible that you have Aries, Taurus, cusp energy there too. I feel like it's a good little blend, like right along all three of those signs there, where that could be possible. Magician energy as well with that Gemini energy. Manifesting a new beginning after some healing. Releasing, I feel, old ways of being. And allowing oneself to feel what is within and moving into that. Moving into those feelings. Where I feel it would be concealed and the energy here from the red and the peach wouldn't be as prevalent if that were the case. I do feel that this world here involves a part of this person here and possibly a combination of the two, speaking to the passion that they have for another individual. With this green energy, speaks to unconditional love in the heart chakra, which brings us to a 4. That is the 4th chakra. 4 is being about stability and structure. And then that tying back into the Wands energy where something is budding and has been. And the 3 energy here where I see 1, 2, 3 could be of significance as well. And it's possible that the decision with that lengthy time, I feel the clarity kind of came in as one was feeling within themselves and what was true, what is genuinely true to them. And that also assisting with being able to make this decision towards a new beginning, waiting for their ships to come in. I feel like this is the onset that is not too far away from the 3 of Wands. Movement forward, coming from the 2, going into the 3 of manifestation. And seeing those ships come in. 2 energy too is all about cooperation, compromise. I would say compassion too. And then that going back to the unconditional love and the heart chakra. But then also contemplation. And I feel that, again, just with the strength of this energy here, standing and waiting, ready to make an offer. That's very passionate and loving. All right, so the second card we have is the 9 of Wands. And this is the Wounded Warrior, is what I'm hearing, the Wounded Warrior card. Where I feel like this is telling a story of a particular individual. So this could be you, or this could be someone that you're connected to. If you're a feminine, I would say it's a masculine that you're connected to. Or, you know, I would say also too, it could go both ways, where you're a feminine, more in your masculine energy here. Excuse me. And this energy being present. But overall, the first 2 cards are speaking, I feel, definitely to a masculine energy that is, I feel this is telling the story of that healing and seeing that lighthouse and being in that hermit phase, in the hermit mode. And this kind of telling the story of what it is and how this individual came to this 2 of Wands energy, wanting to make an offer and offer the world to, I feel, something or someone that is coming towards them. So with the Nine of Wands energy, we have more fire energy here with Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I would say what I'm getting is that this wand here, I feel, excuse me, is the same wand that's here in this Two of Wands card. And what one has had to go through with this particular phase that they were going through with this particular Ace of Wands and what it is they were experiencing. There's a Five of Wands energy, excuse me, a Five of Wands. And my throat chakra is being activated here. I'm seeing the blue here as well, but I do feel that this masculine is preparing also with a speech or having something to say. Getting back to the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands is over here. And Five of Wands energy is usually about, I would say, you know, sometimes it could be about competition. I am seeing like, excuse me, for particular individuals where a situation, like there may have been a battle, there may have been some indifferences, things that just were, I feel, the result of miscommunication and misunderstanding. But seeing this Four of Wands here and then the Five next to this, but these being separated by this wounded warrior with the Five and the Three over here, and then this one being held by the individual here. I do feel that there was a structure of a Four of Wands here where there was some battling or fighting, as I said, a feeling of possible competition, and this being rectified by a fifth one coming in to, I would say, bring structure, bring stability to what was happening here to overall bring a Five of Wands energy. And so I feel with this individual here, looking back on this, just kind of seeing where it is that they've come from. And I definitely feel that being a part of this decision to move forward and make an offer and offer the world to something else that is coming in where their back is turned to this. This is being held with both hands too, and that would go back to the length, the amount of time that it possibly may have taken to come out of this Ace of Wands, this particular start that has this Five of Wands overall energy involved here, dealing with a Four of Wands situation. And then as one is moving forward, that Three of Wands is present here that I was channeling from this Two of Wands, where that short progression is coming from that Two of Wands into this Three of Wands here. The Nine is a humanitarian energy. I feel that this energy, this masculine here, this masculine energy is a humanitarian who is very kind. That compassion energy that I was getting. Very compassionate person who may have been taken advantage of quite a bit. I would say dealing with their heart, matters of the heart, their luxuries, what they have to offer. And going through battle, experiencing that, learning those lessons. And this is what that overall energy is about with the total 9 here and the Nine of Wands energy. And I do feel strongly that there's a reflection, that hermit mode energy that I was getting, a reflection on this Five of Wands energy, to be able to heal from that, come out of that, and have clarity that's coming in. I feel like this is like sunlight energy, that as that clarity is coming in, it's just seeping through and being able to be felt and resonate within this individual so that they're able to see more clearly. And then as one is moving forward, once they turn their head and move this way, moving into a Three of Wands of manifestation energy, where this wand here, I feel, is being put to rest, because their back is turned here, and I just feel like they're no longer interested. and that there. And then also too, 9 is ninth house energy, Sagittarius energy, very strong energy with that fire energy. So that could be significant as well. And then also with the 9th month, I would say this is the month of October. We're just beginning. And so this situation or whatever was taking place with the healing and coming out of a situation that could have been, you know, very passionate with that fire energy. I feel September, the month of September, has something significant to do with this as well. I feel like too, I'm hearing like being shaken down, like as far as abundance, seeing the yellow here on the legs, and that tying back into being taken advantage of. And possibly not appreciated for what one has been offering. I would say altogether, not just with material, but also with their inner being. I'm getting Venus energy here as well too. And then the numbers that we have here so far, we have 2 and a 9. That brings us to an 11. That could be significant, especially with the wands here and that 4 of wands energy. 1111 could be significant. You may be seeing 1111 a lot. That is possible. So let's see what the third card is. And yeah, this is telling more of the story here. It would be pretty cool if we had feminine energy on the bottom, but I won't get ahead of myself. So King of Swords here, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a very highly intellectual person. I feel that has been discounted on many occasions, and because of that, I feel that that is dealing with that nine of wands energy there. Because of that, it's only made them stronger. And this again could be you or someone that you're connected to, but I do feel that this energy is speaking to the strength of what one has come into experiencing and how they have been able to make a decision by going through certain situations that they, through clarity, discovered were no longer serving them, manifesting something anew with that 3 of wands, and then this kind of telling the story of how it is they were able to cut off what no longer served them, being in this King of Swords energy, using this sword of wit, of intellect, of communication, that communication where the activation of the throat chakra, that energy I was getting right as the 9 of wands came out. This is that blue energy. The throat chakra energy is blue. And if you can see here, it does go all the way up to the throat here. And the throat is covered, totally covered. It's covered by the red, blue, and purple, which I feel speaks to the overall polarity, as red and blue make purple. And then with this blend here, and then the purple being worn as a cape, I feel this is speaking to the accomplishment of this King of Swords and being able to cut off very cleanly and thoroughly what no longer serves them, going through many transformations. As I said before here, these butterflies I'm seeing here, I feel that speaks to that. And then this butterfly here in between these moons, I feel that this is the almost like the grand finale. The grand finale of a major transformation that one has currently gone through or is going through, that's in between the waxing and the waning moons here. These beautiful crescent moons. And I feel that overall energy kind of speaks to, like, we are in a balsamic phase right now, and that's having to do with accomplishment. And I would say that reflection energy and refining and nourishing oneself, taking care of oneself and making sure that you are putting yourself first, whether this be you or someone that you're connected to again. But I feel this energy, it could be very cold, But I feel with this blue here and this being over the heart chakra energy, I just feel that there's a lot of love within. And I feel like this green energy that's kind of around kind of speaks to that, where their feet are on this ground here. And I feel that energy is kind of just flowing into the ground here. But the way that they represent themselves is speaking very, I would say cunningly. The words could be very sharp, but the message is made very clear. Very, very clear. Very strategic individual here too as well. Where I feel, again, this Nine of Wands energy here has kind of assisted into building that up and being strong in this power here. And then the red here as a cape of accomplishment across the crown chakra, not just the crown physically here, but coming over the crown chakra area, and that accomplishment of red, going back to that red, and we have red here as well. And this being also too an energy of the Emperor, and that being a part of that particular coldness, but what is necessary in order for one to be able to move forward and move forward successfully, releasing what no longer serves them, loving themselves first, while also I feel very strongly that compassionate energy and that green energy there with the unconditional love, where we have that present in every single card that's connected to this individual, where they're holding it in their hand now with an offer, but also being around this and kind of standing on this. And then I feel that energy being present there too. All right, so let's see what the fourth card is. We have the 10 of Cups. How wonderful. This is a card of 10 that breaks down to a 1, where I feel it speaks to this energy of wanting to offer the world and have a new beginning here, a beginning anew. And the sun is setting, so it's going to dim a little bit. I'm going to try to brighten this, so if I can. But getting back to the 10 of Cups, Cups energy is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And I was just speaking on the nourishment and the loving energy. So we could have a very strong Cancerian energy that's present here as well. So you may have very strong Cancer in your chart if this is you, or the person that you are connecting to has very strong Cancer in their chart. But with these 10 cups here, I feel that this is the clarity that has been brought in by this individual here, and is wanting to have a connection with something that is, I feel, very delicate. It's very protected, but it's also very healing. And that's the energy I feel that kind of resides in and without, within and without this 10 of Cups energy here, on the inside and the outside. And rainbow energy, you may be seeing rainbows or have seen a rainbow just recently, or you will see a rainbow. I love how the cups come across this rainbow here, and then we have two individuals here together, connected. I do feel that, you know, this overall speaks to the energy of being a family and connecting as one. I'm also seeing this stream here kind of bringing me back to this energy here with the blue and the green there, and that being that connected individual who they are making this offer to, that is moving forward towards them as well. I do feel that the feminine energy to this masculine energy could be a very strong earth sign. So this could be you, you know, if you're more into the feminine energy, where the feminine is very vocal as well, I feel. But as I was saying, overall family energy, but I do feel that these two children here speaks to the inner beings of these two individuals here coming together, and what it is that their overall energy is, and how this has also brought these two individuals here together to be in this energy of this Ten of Cups energy. This is complete emotional fulfillment. I would say also across the board material fulfillment as well. Having it all and being connected in a very loving and passionate relationship with another. Tens speak to endings and, as I said before, coming into beginnings. A very lighthearted energy where I do feel the universe is smiling down on these two, where that protection energy from these roses here kind of comes back in there into play. Having the home, the beautiful surroundings, all the elements present here, as I'm seeing the yellow as the sunlight energy, and then this completely radiating the prism here from that sunlight energy, and this white surrounding it, also speaking to protection, angelic protection. But I do feel that this is like a Six of Cups energy here with the two children here that are playing. It's possible that these two are destined to also either have twins or children together as well. Or just bringing their families together. That could be possible too. Both lovers of nature, loving to be outside, very thankful and grateful to the universe, to the ancestors, to everyone I feel overall in the galaxy who has helped them along their path in life to be able to come to this point of uniting. The U, I'm seeing a U here, and then we have the U here with that smile. So that is really beautiful. That's wonderful. That's a great feeling, and I'm feeling like very lighthearted and like there's no pressure, there's no burden. I'm feeling like this energy here, again, is kind of telling the story and what one has cut off, and because of that, we have that following of the Ten of Cups there. That's falling underneath this Two of Wands energy of the fiery passion, loving energy, unconditional love, wanting to make a new offer. That is very, I would say, unique, and I'm also getting destined. Ships coming in for that. So let's see what the fifth card is. Oh, wow. Yay. That's great. So this is confirmation. We won't dwell too much on this card. We won't spend too much time on this card. But as you can see, like the happiness that I'm feeling, I feel that you are definitely feeling this, or someone that you are connected to, where there's a lot of excitement and joy. And if you're not feeling this, just know that, you know, your faith is very strong. Just keep your faith very strong and continue to believe, continue to stay within, and really truly listen to yourself first and foremost at all times, and you're going to be just fine. That sunlight energy that I was getting here is resonating all on the outside of this individual. We can see the red here. I feel this is a story of the masculine. So if you're feminine and you're watching and you're more in your feminine, I feel that this is speaking to the masculine that you are connecting to, because you have connected with the masculine that is within you. And the masculine, I feel, is connecting with the feminine energy here, as we see in the Ten of Cups falling underneath the Two of Wands, where we have the story being told, and that throat chakra energy where I feel they want to be more expressive and tell their story. So the coolness here, let's get back to the magic of this Three of Wands coming out that I totally channeled with this Two of Wands, and then it being present here in this Nine of Wands. This is more fire energy, which I feel contributes to the red energy that we have present here with the masculine energy overall. And as you can see here, I wanted to mention too, with that energy of the masculine feeling like they have been shaken down, like all the money and material and energy of love unconditionally that they've brought to a situation. I feel with this Five of Wands energy, or tried to bring into a Five of Wands energy with a past start. This energy here in this Ten of Cups, you notice that the abundance is more, the yellow color is more at the top of the individual and not at the feet, not at the base. where I feel it's more lifted and elevated and appreciated and also connected to this feminine here. But we have very strong sun energy that I was getting here, and that very fiery energy. This is another Wands card, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And then again, I feel that this is just speaking to that quickness of the manifestation phase, going from the 2 of Wands to the 3. And, you know, what one has experienced and what one has gone through, and how they have loved themselves and cut off what no longer served them. This being brought in, this being what this individual here in this 2 of Wands is wanting to manifest. A 10 of Cups energy, I feel, in that new start there. This being confirmation of this, and falling underneath the 9 of Wands, I would say double confirmation, triple confirmation, quadruple confirmation for this manifestation of the masculine, who we see here has that green energy there that I was speaking on, with that polarity and being balanced, but being in that King of Swords, being more communicative with their way and how they wish to cut off things, and having to be strong in that throat chakra energy with that blue, but still being, I feel, very loving and compassionate strongly on the inside. So much so that, again, it was coming out into the ground here. I feel this is confirmation of that here, and this being worn across their robe, their red robe here, with that blue energy there also present, which kind of looks purple too. A very good blend here. And also too, you can see the energy around the head here. I feel this is speaking to enlightenment, and this kind of confirming that here too, with the bandage here around this wounded warrior here. And as you can see here, I feel with the manifestation, I feel the beginning of this manifestation started with this being held in the right hand. And going through these situations, I feel that very strongly that the right hand and left hand energy, I feel with a past situation in manifesting what I would say before was being more into their feminine energy. I feel now this change here being in the left hand, that masculine energy, being very strong in that masculine energy, and all the masculine energy that's present here, speaking to that as well. And then also too, I would say, because the back is turned again here, I feel that kind of speaks to that as well. So I want to say, like, it's almost like it was like a step-by-step type situation where there's a very strong, this energy of 3, and the masculine and the feminine and the overall divine energy coming together. I feel too, as the individual here, the masculine, is taking steps to manifest what they do believe is best for them. I feel that with each step, very strong steps, the energy of the crown, like everything just became more clear, whereas steps were being taken forward, this King of Swords energy would come into play and leave behind what no longer serves him, as we see this wand here. And so I feel with this second step here, this being this energy here in manifestation, and going through this energy here, and again coming to this King of Swords, cutting off what no longer serves them, being more in, again, a feminine energy here. But I feel with, again, going through another cycle and another phase, taking another step. Here we have, as the first card, that 2 of Wands as confirmation of wanting to make a new offer and offer the world after doing some healing, going through situations where root chakra energy is being healed, and allowing those other chakras to be activated with that root chakra healing. Then taking their hand and going towards this wand here. So that's awesome. I love that energy. That's a great story. I do feel that this person is a people watcher, that they do like to, they give a lot of abundant energy off no matter where they go. And I feel that, you know, whether they're watching or not, I feel just as they're watching, like their vision, it offers an abundant energy around them as well. Because I feel like this is like them watching others enjoy having some fun, possibly swimming in a body of water or at a swimming pool. Overall, this yellow energy, though, just getting very strong Jupiter energy. So that could be significant with the masculine energy. And then that also being the ruler of Sagittarius, that 9 energy there, that was present there as well. All right, so let's move on to the 6th card. I don't think I was getting anything else from that. I think this just kind of confirms that energy overall, especially from that 9 of Wands. Yay! How wonderful. This is great, Taurus. Oh my goodness, Taurus moons. This is great. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here, where this is that offer. I feel that this is just, it's like a divine confirmation that an offer is being made and an offer is coming in, because I feel it's an equal exchange, and speaking to overall equal exchange. And again, my throat's starting to kind of activate a little bit. I feel that with this Ace of Pentacles offer, there could possibly be proposals or something that someone very strongly has to say. They have a lot to say, a whole lot to say. And the green, I was channeling the green. I was getting more of the emerald energy, but also serpent energy. And so a very strong connection between you and another individual could have that serpent, that chakra energy of the Kundalini, and the Kundalini rising. Seeing the mountains here. We have the mountains present here in this 2 of Wands. So I do feel that speaks with following the 3 of Wands here to the amount of quick action that will take place with the initiation of this 2 of Wands, making a choice and waiting for their ships to come in and being ready to make this offer. And this speaking to the stability overall of an offer that is coming in or being received, or both. And falling under the King of Swords here, I just feel, again, that speaks to the King of Swords and how that King of Swords energy has come into their power. And because of that, they're able to cut off what no longer serves them. That 10 being broken down to a 1 with the power of manifestation, going through phases, having more clarity and receiving more energy from the sun. More enlightenment and being able to move closer to what it is that they do want, now knowing what it is that they don't want. So as I said, you know, when they move forward towards this 3 of Wands, here we have the 3 of Wands, and then following we have the Ace of Pentacles. Totally new beginning and stability, not just dealing with material, but again, I feel it's very strongly tied to this 10 of Cups energy here with that overall abundance there of emotion and also material success, great health, wealth, happiness, joy, and abundance. Very strong Jupiter energy where this person has a lot to bring to the table and wanting to bring it in and possibly give it to someone that they know will appreciate it and take care of it, and vice versa. Pentacles energy is your energy here, and I think that's a great last card as we go into the sunset here that is turning to night. that could be significant as well, where there's a very strong communication between you and another individual in the night. So I'm seeing this almost as a full moon here too. There could have been some activation with the past full moon. We did have that full moon phase energy that I was getting there. So moon phases could be very strong as far as your birth charts between you and someone else, and just activating those energies as you guys are doing the work individually and bringing yourselves together into the physical. So this is great. This was your reading, Taurus moons. I hope that this reading was very helpful to bring some insight and clarity unto you. I do thank you all for allowing me into your space and to your energy. I wish you all the best, and until we meet again, do take great care. Peace. I love you.